So it's a lovely little site, really. Go through with the tedder's going to really help distribute the seed out the swath. If I bale it at 10, 11 o'clock tonight, well, it's 10 to 10, cowboy time. That's like an 18-hour shift. That is definitely time for bed. So you usually tell us about your farm, your channel then. What's your channel called?
Happy Agri.
Well, I'm out mowing again today, just getting ready for baling for this weekend. So we've got quite a big weekend at it. So this is a species-rich grassland field we've taken on this year for a client. A lot of ribwort in here, knapweed, red clover. So it's a lovely little site, really. It's like a woodland that's been planted over on that side, and then one area it's going to be scrub. It's been quite a challenging one to mow. You might be able to see in the background that little tufty areas. There's been quite a bit of drainage issue in the field. So there's a series of test holes that have been dug where the drainage contractors have been doing some investigation work. So we've had to sort of go around all those little holes, bits of traps. And last year it was quite a damp autumn, and when the crop came off here last year, it wasn't kind to the site. So there's quite a lot of rutting in places. It's a bit tricky to mow. So the idea is going to be, we're going to go straight through this with the tedder this afternoon, ted it all out to shake a load of seeds out. You can see some of the ribwort here, that's already shedded its seeds, but there's other there, you might be able to see, that's ribwort with seeds still in it. Go through with the tedder is going to really help distribute the seed out the swath, back onto the site, and then we'll row it up tomorrow morning and get it baled and wrapped. I'm going to go off now to mow some more fields for tedding on Sunday, and we'll probably bale that Monday. And half the team will be on here carting this lot, so it's all go. It's this time of year now as all this sort of species-rich grasslands is getting ripe and ready to go, making the best of the weather, getting the crop off, getting the seeds back into the ground, and then we're good for autumn. So, mowed this field. Luke came over and tedded it. Big plan was to rake this in the morning and bale it tomorrow afternoon. I went off for the rest of the afternoon and early evening to go and mow some more fields a bit further away, about 20 mile away from here. Got back to the yard, put the rake on, thought get that ready for morning, looked at the weather forecast. It's now going to chuck it down tomorrow morning from about 5 o'clock in the morning onwards. So I'm out tonight with the rake. I don't know what time it is, it's probably about 8 o'clock. To rake this field, run back to the yard, bang the baler on the other tractor, and get out and bale it tonight. I don't think we're going to get it wrapped tonight. To be honest, if I bale it at 10, 11 o'clock tonight, we'll get on it in the morning, 7 o'clock, something like that, and wrap it up then, it'll be fine. Don't see it any different as leaving a pit open, the silage clamp open overnight. I think it's better than this lot getting wet through and having to spend the next 2 days drying it out. So that's going to be the new plan. I mean, to be fair, after it's been tedded today, it's dried out a hell of a lot, it's really killed it off. Yeah, so not the Friday night I'd hoped for, really. Kind of fancied, go home, have a cider, maybe a soak in the bath, and yeah, life would have been quite sweet. But no, it's going to be a late night raking and baling. After all this glorious sunshine we've had, we're now up against it. You couldn't write it, could you? It's a bit of a funny field here. I was saying earlier when I showed you, there's a load of holes in a line across the field where there's been some drainage work being done. So I can't just do the whole field in one pass. I've had to put like a short headland in, just round all these drainage bits and bobs. Really rough bit of the field here. Shape me, the rake and the tractor to pieces if we're not careful. Just go a bit gently over here. And now I'm always banging on about auto steer, but how good is this? Raking is one of those jobs where you're always trying to get the maximum out of your bit of kit, and if you go too much, you leave a little strip, whereas doing this with the GPS, straight runs for when I bale, maximising the width of the rake, nice even swaths, because we're pulling in the same amount of grass every time, unless we get around a drain like this. Be a bit careful. Nice bit of wind on here tonight though, so the time it takes me to get back and get the baler, there's still some heat in the ground and heat in the crop. It's been a lovely warm day, so it will just carry on drying a bit the next couple of hours while I go back and get the baler and get organised. That is the problem having separate baler and wrapper. What do you think the chances are of seeing a combi baler at Cadiz next season? I think it's looking increasingly more likely. Yeah, it does seem a massive tractor, doesn't it, for just raking up. Like I said before, this Kuhn rake, we don't have any wheels on the back of it, just been mounted. Quite a lot of leverage on the back of it, so the big heavy tractor definitely bosses it better than the 4-cylinder. So we've got the field raked. It's not the neatest job, but I've been just cracking on. This is nice, there's a little bit of life left in it. That'll bale up nice. I don't think it's going to get hot. By the time I get back here, it's 8:30 now, 9:30. It's going to be about 9:30 by the time I get back in the field, so it's going to be late on when I've got it baled. I think this will be fine. Get it wrapped in the morning. Avoid the weather front coming in. So just about to head off out of the field now. I've just folded the rake up. Something to bear in mind. I've just put it into the PTO, into neutral. Really important with this sort of gear to put your PTO in neutral when you head off down the road. Car comes around the corner on the wrong side or whatever, and you've got to dump it in the hedge. You put a lot of stress on all the cogs and the gearing if the rotor can't freely rotate with the PTO being out of gear. So yeah, sticking the PTO neutral, always worthwhile doing. Well, it's 10 to 10, cowboy time. Just got back in the field with the baler. So I've been back to the yard, dropped the rake off, put the baler on, loaded that up in a wrap, got that sorted. And that's the first bale of the night shift. So this is kind of like Rick versus rain at the moment. There was just a few spots, like 4 or 5 spots on the windscreen. I thought this is going to kibosh the night, but it's amounted to absolutely nothing at all. Hopefully, this is going to pay off. I have no idea how many bales are going to be on here. I think it's about 5.5 hectares. Well, it might be a bit more than that actually. It might be 6 hectares. Probably about 50. Yeah, probably about 15 acres. It's only light stuff. It's a species-rich grassland. So there's not a lot, there's no ryegrass in it, or very little ryegrass in it. So like sort of fescues and bent and cocksfoots and stuff. And then oxide daisies and knapweed and plantains, the ribworts. So yeah, quite a diverse stuff, but it only goes fairly short. It's not a huge crop, but it's great for the insects and the wildlife. Loads of flies in the headlights tonight. So, keep chuffing along. What's it going to take? I don't know, a couple of hours? Was that 10, 11, 12? If we're done for midnight, I'd be chuffed. We'll see how we get on later. Well, that was a shame. There's a barn owl just sat on the post there, and I thought I'd filmed it. I think I haven't filmed it. Anyway, that's us done for tonight. It's 1 o'clock. Just gone. Just going to turn the valve off on here. Stops the oil supply to pickup reel. So if the pipe blows or hit anything in the cab, that can't come down on the road. Apart from it being really late, it's gone really well. Yeah, it's been an epic day really. Started off this morning spraying on the road at about 7. Yeah, on the road this morning at 7 to go off spraying. Sprayed some grass off, which we're going to be reseeding. Then came here mowing, mowed this lot. Then went 20 odd mile away to another 4 fields, small paddocks. Mowed them off. In the meantime, Luke had turned this. Then I got back to the yard, raked this, back to the yard, baled the lot. That's like an 18-hour shift. That is definitely time for bed. It's a great feeling, isn't it? Getting on, putting the graft in, beating the weather, getting the harvest done. Does give you a good feeling. Really frustrated I didn't get that barn owl though. He was just sat on the fence post there. I was chattering away to you guys like, oh, isn't it wonderful seeing a barn owl? And then realised it wasn't actually recording. Never mind. But I see quite a lot of barn owls about now. This one's been following me, well, I say following me. He's been kicking around this field all night looking for voles and shrews and stuff. So yeah, definitely seeing more around now. Right, Saturday morning, after that late night baling. Steve's on his way down to the field now. Well, he should be there wrapping. I just loaded up JCB telehandler, Mikhail squeeze, onto the Bale low loader. It's a bit of a trek across the field, so, and then it's a bit of a haul for the bales. So rather than ragging it back in 2 with the telehandler, I'm just going to take the telehandler down to the field on the trailer and then use this trailer for carting. It makes best sense. If I got someone else here today, then would have chucked another tractor on it and got Marshall trailer going as well, but I'm on my own today, so we'll just shuttle as many as we can with this until we get bored, and then maybe someone will wait till tomorrow or Monday. Don't know, see how we get on. So yeah, telehandler's all chained on. Could do the wash, couldn't it? Yeah, talking of washing, we might have some exciting news. The reason things are starting to get a little bit dirty at the moment is the new wash bay's not fully commissioned. But I'm hoping in the next week or two, we should be able to get that up and running. Well, I've just got to the field. Steve's here, started wrapping already, so that's great. Just go around the outside. Was a little bit concerned that they might have started losing the shape. We've left them about 8 hours since I finished baling last night. So yeah, I was a bit concerned, but no, they've held together real well. That Kuhn baler makes a real good tight bale. Got nice shoulders on it. So we'll get the telehandler off and start putting a load on. See, I really like this on the JCB. Dead easy lashing points, front and back. Make it so much easier to chain on. Same at the front. Just that little bit laser cut out of the chassis. Makes it dead easy. It was a little bit of a faux pas this morning. I didn't check the telehandler for fuel. It's only got about a third of a tank in, so I'm hoping it's got enough to load all this field. If not, I'll have to run down with a Bowser, which should be a real pain. So just unload the telehandler, ramps all back together, just let the air back in. Just drop the air out of the suspension to make it a little bit lower. Just drops the deck down a little bit more, makes the angle of the ramp just that bit nicer for getting on and off. Just going back up again. Been really pleased with this Bailey trailer, but there's just a few things it's short of. But I think we're rectifying that. Well, I've got the first load on, 26 bales on the load. So, we'll get this load out and then back for another. Right, I've just got it unstrapped. Got Rob, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Rob's dad just unloading now. And that's another 26 bales in. So that's 2 loads today. Gonna go back, we'll pick another load up and probably just drop the trailer off here tonight so we can unload that after milking. And then we'll get that last load later on. So, what do you think of the bales? All right?
Good.
Nice shape?
Yeah.
Quite impressed, aren't you, with these Kuhn balers? Like, it's just really just sort of gets them tight, doesn't it, in the corners? Don't get those little air pockets. Your dad's caught one up there, look at that, you see. Yeah. You got some patches?
We have tape.
Good.
Tape's better. I've seen your patches.
I put some on a couple earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did catch one myself, to be fair. So you just be telling us about your farm, your channel then. What's your channel called?
RP Agri.
RP Agri. Check out RP Agri. Proper carpet farming. You've just been showing me a video now. Really good. We'll put a link on the on here now, but like blown away with it, like little farmyard out of like felt of chicken house. Looks dead good. Check this out for proper carpet farming. We'll put the link on here for you. He looks worried, your dad, doesn't he, when he's unloading?
Doesn't like to rip them. I think he's a bit stressed because we've had all them bales. We have two or three of these today.
Simon's been in with a load.
Yeah. 2 loads.
2 loads?
Yeah.